to the Fast Mode podcast series. I'm Tara Neil, and with me today is Priyanka Kharat, VP of Product Engineering at ScienceLogic. ScienceLogic is a leading IT operations management vendor providing modern IT operations with actionable insights to predict and resolve problems. Its IT infrastructure monitoring and AI ops solution sees everything across cloud and distributed architectures, contextualizes data through relationship mapping, and acts on these insights through integration and automation. At ScienceLogic, Priyanka spearheads the Skylar AI platform, ScienceLogic's enterprise-grade AI-driven observability platform leveraging generative and agentic AI. With 20 years of experience, she has a strong track record in AI ML product innovation and multi-million dollars of commercial success. By collaborating with diverse teams in product management, engineering, design, go-to-market strategies, and customer success, Priyanka integrates advanced technologies into full-stack enterprise observability workflows, optimizing performance, predicting risks, and enhancing reliability through actionable insights. Priyanka joins us today as part of our exclusive editorial segment on generative AI for network management. Welcome, Priyanka. Great to have you on today's episode.
It's a pleasure to be part of this segment, Tara. Very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Okay, so let's zoom in. How important is real-time network visibility when it comes to deploying and leveraging AI capabilities for network management?
So, Tara, one thing we all need to understand that AI intelligence is only as good as the comprehensiveness of the data that is available not only during its training time, but also during the inference time, which is a time where you actually get outcomes.
Yes,
Outcomes,
yes.
and it is this is exactly the reason why real-time visibility in network operations, all the way up to business service, health, and risk, is critical when you're training a model to truly represent a problem at hand. This kind of visibility also gives significant benefits in terms of proactive issue detection, dynamic traffic optimizations, and areas that are currently heavily human oriented. For example, in case of one of our telco that tends to have pretty SLA sensitive customers, we had them design these automation playbooks that trigger anytime there is an anomaly in bandwidth utilization so that they are alerted well in advance of a problem that could lead to outage, that could lead to contractual
Yeah.
obligations. Additionally, real time insights not only just help AI to quickly and accurately identify issues, but it lets AI learn rapidly in a ever changing environment of today's IT. That helps in mean time to resolution, but also minimizes business service disruption, which is something all business owners want to monitor in this highly sensitive world. And to kind of end all this conversation, what I would like to also stress is the fact an ideal scenario for today's technologies around generative AI is the fact that there is contextualization happening across large data sets, leveraging real time relationship and topologies. And so we all want to be in the world where there is AI powered workflow automation, but to get to that, it is vitally important that we learn on real time data and we infer and contextualize outcomes from AI in real time data.
So what you're saying is, no matter how great the models that we have, basically it all boils down to how well we train those models with data that's specific to a customer or to the area of application where it's being deployed.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
All right. Okay. So, how does data quality impact AI model training?
Excellent question. And just as we talk through the comprehensiveness of data, it's also critical that if you want your AI systems to be trusted, they start with high quality data. And this is very difficult. It's easier said than done because poor data quality starts compromising overall AI model in terms of not just their precision of accuracy, but also in terms of relevancy. And we've seen this time and again throughout our AI adoption journey, and this is days even beyond and before, generative AI, that information gaps that come from incomplete, inconsistent, biased, or outdated data sets can lead to a lot of problems because this is a high stake
Yeah.
world, and one wrong decision, one exposure to vulnerability can lead to completely diminishing of the returns from this investment. And so what I generally tell customers is that they need to take time as well as energy from
Yep.
their day-to-day life and put in building a good solution with a high quality data.
And do you think that that's quite a difficult task to do, given that there's a lot of data, everyone has a lot of data, but ensuring that's accurate and it's real time and it's also relevant to the application at hand. In your experience, has that been easy or quite difficult to do?
It is difficult, and part of it is education on part of business leaders. Oftentimes, AI is looked at as a silver bullet that will just go install, get installed, and start solving all the questions. And I always tell
Exactly.
people that it is not one and done. It's not fire and forget, right? These were
Yes.
terms that we learned growing into digital
Yes.
transformation era. That there's a turnkey solution, you put it in your system and it just operates. It's
Yes.
completely opposite. It is, and in the context of generative AI, actually, things have become even more accessible in terms of what needs to happen to build a high quality data solution. And I'll give you one example, Tara. In our own solution, as we are building an offering for generative AI, we have taken a lot of effort and energy and also implemented scientific rigor in understanding what it means to build a highly contextual RAG system, which stands for Retriever Augmented
Yep.
Generation, because everything surrounds that aspect of the solution. If you have a faulty RAG system that doesn't see data holistically, that doesn't contextualize real time information, that doesn't represent an organization's knowledge and best practices, then you are basically having a wrong solution at hand. So, to your point, it is difficult, but it's an effort that is well worth time and energy for an organization to invest to get further benefits from this investment.
Interesting. I think you talked about ScienceLogic a little earlier. So we are intrigued to know how you guys basically communicate the need for generative AI, convincing people out there to adopt it. And what are some of the key benefits that you highlight for customers?
It's a great question, Tara, and something that we take to heart here at Science Logic, because our goal, independent of a technology, is to empower our customers achieve their strategic observability objectives. And these objectives come from both economic as well as operational aspect of their roadmap. So to begin with, what we always help customer understand is that generative AI offers unmatched benefits at a business level if different organizations work together. And so we engage in customer cross functional teams of leaders and discuss with them how Skylar AI, which is our generative AI offering, positions them in the future of autonomic IT. For those of you who are not familiar with autonomic IT, it is Science Logic's vision of an ecosystem where seamlessly integrated advanced technologies work together to optimize, heal, and build resilient and self healing state. And this is very much similar to human autonomic nervous system, which most of us should be familiar with. But the point, Tora, is that we sit down with these leaders and we show them how not moving away from existing manual data analysis, diagnosis, coordination during costly war room calls is actually putting them behind the curve of adoption of generative AI that Gartner predicts to be giving around 64 to 80% of cost savings. And so, nobody wants to be in that position. So we try
Yes.
to point to them those benefits. We also reinforce with them that generative AI is not just another technical or technology fad, it is a platformic shift. It's a shift that is going to lift all business applications and operations to a level like we've not seen until since
Yep.
the time of internet. And we also tell them that this is a way for them to prepare for a future where we might end up seeing very different human personas, even LLM agents interacting with their services.
Yeah.
And it's a long game that they need to get in on sooner rather than later. And that helps. That helps when we try to project the future as well as show them steps along the way to take and attain that future for their benefit and, of course, their investment.
And of course, they have to start early because we already have agentic AI coming in. While people are still talking, still grasping, this concept of Gen AI, you already have vendors out there offering the next step, right? So, yep, exactly like what you said. I think we have another question. We wanted to talk about Science Logic's offering, and you did mention about Skylar AI. Maybe you want to like elaborate more on that. Exactly what do you guys offer, and is it like a number of modules, or is it like an end to end from data collection all the way to training and then incorporating it to particular use cases? We are interested to know more.
Absolutely. So, for 20 years at ScienceLogic, we have helped customers navigate complexities of modern IT. That has been our goal and mission every day why we come to work. We, as I mentioned earlier, we show this future to our customers through a vision of autonomic IT. And our current product line, which is flagship Science Logic SL1 platform, has done tremendously well in showing that promise by giving them much needed comprehensive visibility. We collect data across different technologies, protocols, on-prem, cloud, hybrid settings. You call it even custom environments. So already our customers who've been with us on this journey have access to tremendous amount of data across network infrastructure applications, and have already started putting in automations around that platform. Skylar AI is our AI based offering, which essentially takes them on this journey and speed fast progress to autonomic IT. Uh, in its own way, Science Logic's Skylar AI platform offers multiple services. The unsupervised learning based Skylar analytics aspect of it swiftly detects anomalies and patterns, and helps customers to start immediately putting actionability from insights. The automated RCA aspect of Skylar AI does root cause summaries, which is essentially quickly helping in troubleshooting and having our customers go and start leading a problem solution versus analysis that was heavily manual in nature. Both these offerings are already in GA. We have amazing adoption. But what is something that we are really excited about, Tara, is our Skylar Advisor offering. And the reason it's very special is not only is this offering going to start giving proactive insights and actionable recommendations to our customers, but it's going to start tailoring guidance to their teams based on functions and roles that are played in their organization. So it's a tremendous elevation of what AI can do today, and what potential it has for tomorrow. And we are trying to bridge that in a very unique way. Very much excited. We already have some great interest in the pilot, and just looking forward to how this all plays out.
And you expect a busy year ahead for you guys?
Very busy year. It's a very interesting year, and it just AI is no longer a myth. People want to
Yes.
try it, they want to experiment, and I
Mhm.
think the mindset is exactly what we want it to be like.
Wow, that's exciting. And that also brings us, to end of our session today. So thank you a lot, Priyanka, for joining us today and for sharing all these brilliant insights and a lot about what Science Logic is doing in this space.
Thank you so much, Tara. It was wonderful talking to you.
Awesome. And to everyone tuning in, thank you guys for listening. If you want to learn more, visit www.sciencelogic.com and follow us for more updates and insights as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you in our next session. Bye bye.